Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Craft With Me Christmas Advent Shaker cards. So I'll probably be doing the Advent Shaker cards, and I might be doing one of two other sort of Christmas paper decoration thingy-whatsits that are closely related to junk journaling. So, first thing we have to do, as we get right into it, is glue a sheet down. So we glued the last sheet down, and it was, what was it? It had a lot of designs already on it. And so I wanted to see what would happen if we picked something kind of blank-ish and then had an opportunity to decorate it. So we are going to try that. And next thing is, I'm going to pick this one, I think. I really appreciate the Junk Journal Studio having what I would call triptychs, maybe? So 3 panels of stuff, because a panel can work as a trifold. These large can work as a trifold. A lot of options. And we're already stumped because I don't know if you can see, you can't probably, off camera here, bit of a mess. Here we are, and I needed glue. And I need more glue because nothing says glue like collage. I'll be right back. So these cards might be an opportunity to do the use stickers and other bits of ephemera. And the other thing that we can test with this one is this is a transparency that we are going to use for the double-sided tape stuff. And the transparency, I think, is a little bit more staticky. So we'll see how that works. And fresh glue. Just gonna have at her. And I'm not sure that this needs to be super well glued because there's going to be a whole lot of other attaching that takes place. One of them being the washi tape back and forths. There. Pat that down just like that, and we are going to pop this under the mat to let it dry, and hopefully dry flat. Let's do it this way. There. Okay. This is the used one, and so I will put this somewhere where I won't use it. Okay, so we're gonna wait for the glue to dry. Now, my thought for, Christmas is the following. I need to give you some background first, I think. So, I have a new cat. Her name is Gracie. She's the executive producer of this show. Those of you who have been with me for a while have probably heard her, and if she was misbehaving, you have probably met her. She is 1 year and 2 months old, and I have no history on whether or not she has seen a Christmas tree. So I put mine up today, and she immediately took to it and started wanting to chew on the leaf edges. I have a fake tree, and I disavowed her of that. I have since rung the tree bottom two levels with bells. I have bells out the wazoo, and this is not my first rodeo because she is not my first cat. Anyways, I absolutely cannot put any kind of fragile ornaments up. I don't want to put any tinsel up. I want to be able to observe how she deals with the Christmas tree and just all of that activity. So I want to make some paper Christmas ornaments that are kind of pretty. So my thought is I will use this 2-inch hole punch, and I will start with, this is, what is this? This is collage board that I made earlier in the year. This is Shabby Dabby Doodah, so this is probably around May that I made this for the purposes of just being a background card. So what I want to do, breathlessly simple, 1, 2, let's start with 3 cards. So technically, what I could do also, now that I'm thinking about it, is we could build these better. Collage board on one side and maybe a napkin on the other so that the back has some pattern to it. Okay. Now, what do I want to do? I've got to come over here and well, these are test ones, so let's try this. This is a sticker book. And so I need to have stickers, something fun that will fit on that. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's, some candy canes, hot chocolate, that would be fun. Let it snow. The tree, let's try the tree. Let's hope the tree fits. More or less. Tree fits. Do the snowman. There. And then this one is going to be tricky because it's so dark. How about Mary? Does Mary fit? Oh yeah, it'll fit. It will fit. I feel like this needs some glue. I also have the journal, the Christmas sort of folio journal thingy, what's it, to do. It's kind of dull, but this is our first 3. There, these are much nicer because of the paper. Well, then that means we can go back and get something small. Oh, snowflake. Well, reindeer. There we are. Good enough. Okay. What do I want to do? I want a hole punch. So, step 2, punchy punch, punchy punch, punchy punch. There we are. Hi, baby girl. You saying hello to the people? Now, the last set of ornaments that I put together, what did I do? I used burlap because I had completely forgotten about this. This is what I want to use. If I can open it. Hey babes, what's it doing? You've been fed. She's just wandered into the kitchen. There might be something on the floor that she just hasn't detected yet. I know. Oh, you're back, are you? Yeah, this is a bummer, isn't it? Do you know where the end of this is? Shaking doesn't help. It's all fun and games until I run. Oh, here we are. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that would be fun if you had like a stick or something. Ooh. So I have a skewer. I'm going to put that on the skewer, and that's going to be in my bin for a while until something gets tangled in it and I get frustrated. So let's do some 9 inches. I know. Are you saying hello to everyone? There we are. Now I should have done a second hole in the bottom. But that's going to work. Here we are. So that is going to hang like that. I really appreciate having things hang straight. If you just do a straight loop, the string wants to go like this. But if you do that, this kind of loop, they'll lay flat. I don't know if that was clear. So if you hear crashing of bells in the background, you'll know who is where, doing what. And is probably in a great deal of trouble. The other thing I did is put, I don't know if you get Lifesaver large spearmint candies that are individually wrapped. I have a bag of those, and I have opened the bag, so the candies are still fine because they're individually wrapped, but it has a very strong peppermint smell or spearmint smell, and cats aren't really fond of strong smells. So there are round one of the tags, and I want smaller holes in the bottom. There's one. Wow, that was really close to the edge. That was danger, danger, large ramjet. There. And these can be horseshoes and hand grenades. I don't think they need to be particularly precise. And this is coming from me. We'll spend a lot of time being super precise about things that don't need to be precise. Because that's the way I'm wired. Here we are. Oops. Now on the other ones, what did we do? We did a big one, a medium, and a little. so. Red, green, gold for that one. Red, green, blue. He got blue on his mittens. And purple, blue, and gold. Sure, why not? Now this is slightly thinner thread than we had last time. I don't think I got the right sizes there. This should be thinner. And therefore easier to thread. Except the little ones. The little ones are the hardest. These surely do fray. Yeah. Nope. That is so close to the edge. Got a cat hair in my mouth. Oh, that's just a mess. I need a crochet hook or something. Or we can do it this way. There's one. And there's two. Oh, good enough horseshoes and hand grenades. There we are. There we are. Okay, so what do I want to do? What did I learn from that one? Not to be indelicate, a lot of spit will ruin the ends. The smallest one is the hardest one to thread. So less spit, thread the smallest one first, if you can. Well, that was tricky. Okay, is that through? Yep, yay. Nope. I wonder if this one will help. Is that one? There's that one. And then, come on, you can do it. You can totally do it. Yeah, you can do it. There, let's see if this one will twist. Come on, you can do it. I think. Did that work? I'm gonna say no. Nuts. What I need is a longer thread when I cut the next one, so that's what I need to learn. Okay, well, we'll do another one this way. What's that all about? Is that the executive producer making comments about the on-air talent? There, like that one. I'm not opposed to these little thready things. Okay, so I am going to, in a shocking display of wanton waste, throw away this 4-inch and then cut me a 5-inch. Wow. Oh, I love that little stringy tie thing. I'm trying to think if there's any news. I feel like there's news that needs to be said. I'll put the tree up. That's something. I mean, it's not shocking news like I've, won a fortune or anything. It's more the exciting news of the mundane. And I have no recollection of what it is. Might jump into my head. Might not. We'll see. There we are. Haha. Okay. Oh my. Are you sure? Look at that. So much better. 5 inches does the trick. And I can then cut this off. More wanton waste. So I have 3 ornaments. What are we doing? Gracie? Yes, I'm talking to you. Are you getting yourself into trouble? No? Okay. Well, you have to stay out of trouble. Are you okay with that? So we've got those. The other thing I was thinking of, so I'm going to hang these, put these across. This whole desk is just going to jingle like mad. So, next thing, this. So, dollar store cards, $1.50. Oh, hey, these are, I should mind my manners when I'm opening this, because this is a shaker card cover material. Okay. Next thing I want to try is this. So this, instead of a large one, could do that one. I could do this one. What size is that? It's that size. So you know what? That's how we're going to do it. So I am just going to chomp along. Ooh. Here, making a bit of a mess here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And I am going to cut this off because it's so much easier if you just line it up and chomp. get rid of a couple of these so I don't get all confused. Some more. See how many we get. And the only reason why I have dollar store Christmas cards is because I wanted to have the specific red and green, but you can make the paper, you can use old Christmas cards, you can use paper you make, you can use paper you've bought, you can use literally whatever you want. And when I get this done, I will tell you the story of how I... Oh, I hear bells. Hang on, I'll be right back. Yes, what do you think? Oh, yeah, you do you? How do I know? I don't know. Maybe I got magic senses. I got eyes behind my head. No, that's not right. Eyes in the back of my head. That's it. Close enough. You're a cat. You don't understand it anyways. There we are. Ooh, so you get 24 dots out of a card. Plus a card. Ooh, that's a good one. Oops. Here we are. And I gotta keep that. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. So I come from what I would call intuitive junk journaling stock. So my mom did all kinds of itty bitty crafty things that we consider in the junk journaling community de rigueur. That is, she was making her own little envelope journals out of scrap paper. That's the one that she did all of the time. She never ever bought a scrap, you know, those scrap grocery list maker things, never. And the other thing that she did, and I wish I still had it, I would show it to you if I did. So, so consider the time, this is probably the 50s. My dad smoked, and he smoked whatever the orange package is. I think it might be Du Maurier. In any event, the package, cigarette package, came as a bright cardinal red orange. It was a beautiful color. And she took a dime and she traced out the dime, no punches back then, so she hand cut a whole pile of dots like that, and then she took a piece of sewing thread, not this kind of thread, but sewing thread, and then she glued this side and that side, and she essentially made a bauble ring. So imagine, if you will, a whole pile of these like that. So she would have had them much wider spaced. So I think I would like to do one of those as well. And if you do them on both sides, then you get the string trapped. If you have enough distance between them, then they can move back and forth and have some movement to them. So that's what I'm going to do with that. But I don't think we're going to do that right now because I think my glue is dried. But that's what I'm going to do with those other cards. And that's 24 little circles. 24, 24, 12. So it'll be a 36 dot streamer. Let me do a little bit of cleanup here. Because we're switching projects. I hope that didn't jiggle you too badly. The other thing that I want to do is I want to cut out a frame out of this. Just to see if I can. Oh yes, this is what I was going to do. There, is this the good glue or the... No, it's not. It's the old glue. Okay, so we've got this. The other thing that's great about these lines is they are lines. One of the things that I learned from the last batch is without guidelines, I don't do well. So we are going to spend a little bit more time, a little bit more care, dropping this down. Oops, careful, careful. Goodness sakes. There. Yep, gonna do it the side. Okay. Where'd the line go? It's on the green. There. Okay, so we know we've got 3. Okay. This is going to be the 7.5 again, isn't it? Yes, it is. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just extend that line. And maybe I don't need to have them deliberately spaced, but just evenly lined. I still haven't found my pencil from the last go. Oh, here it is. What do you know? Right in the bin that I'm supposed to put it in. There we are. Okay, so that's going to go this way. Yep, we're good. Plunk it down. There. Then we have, so 4.5, 2.25. So I need to do this at 2 inches. And I do it at 2 inches so that the math works. Because this strip has got some width to it, and it will make the other 2 the same size. If that made any sense at all. There's gonna be a lot of green in this one. There we are, good enough. There, bada boom, bada bing. And now I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Which is gonna be tedious, but it'll be okay. We'll be fine. Oh, sticky. Wow. Okay, it's going to be good enough. Not straight. My method of getting these edges straight needs work. I think that's the word. Gracie? Did you hear that? That was bells. I have to look. What are we doing? Oh, look at you. Yeah. So that was interesting. She hit the tree, made the bells noises, and then scurpered off. See if this works any better. I don't think it does. Barely. That's a little straighter though. Let's see. I know I can hear digging. Hang on. That's okay. She's getting herself comfortable for a snap. Baby wants a snap. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I mean, by the time, like I say, by the time I'm done, we'll have a method for this. I think the knife is a much better way of doing the cuts. They're sharper and they're faster. And that blade is open, I know. My brain's kind of screaming about it. Yep. There. Yeah, this is going way faster now. I think that's one of the nice things about doing mass makes, is that you make a lot of them, so it's not, you learn things as you go, and then you can make it more better, whatever the more and the better means. Look at us go. Ah. Whoops. What just fell? Watercolor. Just a loud episode, isn't it? Just bells going off and Gracie showing up and me dropping things. It's just absolute madness. Oh. There we are, 9 cards. And so this is 2 sheets? 3 sheets? So you get a lot of square bit things. Pieces, that's what they're called. They're called pieces, not square bit things. Get the bells out of the way, get that out of the way. Now we're going to do kind of the measure. Yep. And I'm sort of doing 2/8 and a half an eighth, 5/16, maybe, I don't know. I'm trying to cut this tape in half, and it's not consistent with the international weights and measures. Ooh, goodness, we went right off the rails there. You might have seen that and were yelling. There we are, got that. No harm done. There, these. There we are. And now we go blowing through this. Not everybody is going to be on the square here. Maybe that's when I should start doing the squaring. There. Yeah, I need a little bit off. Okay. Do it this way. One. Two, three. Just gonna cut that. Here, I gotta get rid of that. Some of that gum. Ooh. Okay, so there's 3. Four. Five. And that might not be square. And it is not. One. I don't think that edge is square either. Nope. There's a kind of quilting ruler that has a tackiness to it, and it's a bananas amount of money. But I do understand the value of it. Okay, so look at us. These are kind of, sort of, all the same-ish size. How do you like that for precision? So these are the ones, oh, these turned out okay. So these go this way. They have to go like long ways, but these can go any way we want. They can go that way, or they can go this way. Now then, another one of the things that we learned from last time was we didn't want to, what do we not want to do? We wanted to to just stick that on and then cut it out, as opposed to cutting the pieces out to fit. And to do that, we want to do 3 sides free, so untape 3 sides and keep 1. I need to decorate these first. Were you yelling? I could hear you. I could hear you. Seriously, I could hear you. Oh, that was so close. That was so close. Wow. So I don't need to worry about that yet. Let's do these plainish ones first. Now I need kind of big-ish stickers or big-ish stuff. So we have this, and this. We got stickers from AliExpress, stickers from Michael's, and stickers from somewhere. That is pretty vague. But there we are. Ooh, now this Christmas tree, if there is a card that this can fit on. Oh, no! That's so sad. It's so sad. No. Well, you know what? That's what I could do. I could just cut off the bumper, because this is way too fun. Yeah. Pencil, s'il vous plaît. We're just gonna trim. There. Ha. I love stickers, I really do. I do not like this part of the sticker. I appreciate also those ASMR, really posh looking videos where they do layers and layers, and it's all very aspirational, and they always just cut to the, you've got the grass, pull. And it's like, you don't see all of this messing around, which is what I am currently doing. Why doesn't this grip? Like, it should grip. Makes me nuts. It's not a good implement. Okay. Oops, careful. There. I love that. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so we're on this bandwagon at the moment. So is there anything else that's good? No, it's a bit dull. Let's flip her over. Too big, too big. Fun, too big, too big. Too big. Joy, meh, maybe. Candy cane, also a maybe. Peace, merry and bright, da 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 da. Joy, joie, no. Mistletoe, just too big. They're all just a hair too big. I think I probably used, ooh, how about that one? Well, I'll set it out. Also another set out. Could be a set out. Hello, Vinta. Hello, Vinta. That'd be all right. Happy holidays. Nope. Nope. It would fit. It's not great. It's just like a box in a box. Yeah, no. I could cut off the mittens. Maybe. No. Another box in a box. Snowman, way too big. Door. Way too big. I knew that. With the car, it's going to be all too big, too big, too big. Too big, too big, too big. Seems to me I used these a lot in the December daily because they are very specifically themed. And I like the red ones better. The white is just going to get lost. Maybe. Don't really. Not really. Ooh, we've got 6 minutes left. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah. So I won't do that one. I could do that one. No, that dark green will work. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because I think we've got a lot done today. So what did we get done today? We got our 3 little ornaments done, which are now lost in the mass of my craft space. Here they are. So we got our 3 little ornaments done. They're just punched out of a collage board and then stickered, punched and then belled. We've got 9 shaker cards underway. And we also have the little stack of circles that are somewhere in here. Here's one of them that we are going to make into a garland. So that's all for now, I think. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I super appreciate having somebody to talk to as I work my way through these fun junk journal Christmas crafts. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.